Alright, here's the reason why I peel my potatoes. The main reason is because I'm homeless, living in my car, and I have to conserve on water. I guess you'd say that water is the biggest thing. Imagine if I was like traveling on foot. Uh, I don't know how I would even transport a lot of water to get from one place to the next. It's very difficult on foot, and a lot of homeless people are doing that, and they're suffering because they can't carry much. You don't want to carry a lot of water, and washing water is really not an option. Maybe back in the old days when they said one reading sign for pioneers traveling across the West, it would be ideal to have a spring every 20 to 30 uh, miles. That's ideal conditions. That's what they could hope for before barbed wire fence and all this property rights stuff became a big issue. Now homeless people have to just live on the sidewalk, and they don't their access to water is pretty limited. You can go to libraries, but a lot of libraries have warning signs saying don't bathe, shave, wash your clothes, um, all of that. No bathroom activities in the bathroom. No extraordinary bathroom activities. Just the basic expected activities. I couldn't bring my potatoes into a library bathroom and wash them, uh, especially in the multi-person use ones. So water's limited. I can't carry a lot. So I want to keep the weight down in my car. I just try to focus the water on drinking mostly and cooking with. So cleaning potatoes, it takes quite a bit of water. All right, I can peel the potato, and I could make a bit video demonstrating it, but who hasn't? There's probably plenty of them out there, right? You peel the potato, and then just do a little dab of water to rinse it off, because even after I peel potatoes like dry, they're still a little dirty from some of the dirt that was on the peel. That my hands get it on the white parts, but it doesn't take as much water after they're peeled to just wipe them off, because they're kind of a little slimy anyway. Another reason why I peel the potato is I can discover green parts. You can't really notice the green parts so easily leaving the peel on. And also the black parts. You can discover black patches. Some could be significant and are hidden by the peel. So peeling the potatoes are really a benefit. That's why I do it too. It's time consuming. I don't really have a great method. I just use this potato peeler. That's it. It's time consuming, but that's fine. I'll take the time to do it. It's a rewarding experience to have some cooked potatoes. Much better than the canned potatoes. I am done with can. My method now is I'll peel them and cook them as many as I can to fill up this pot. But I got oats in here now. Oh, these oats are like 20 to 25-minute oats. It takes 25 minutes to cook these. They're not kidding about that time limit. Um, and then the potatoes that I can't eat, similar to these oats, go into the ferment pot. Because if you leave potatoes out, and I discovered this the hard way, you leave potatoes out for 3 or 4 days, they're going to get slimy, and that's yeast. But that yeast can't do anything. That yeast is blocked when you put them in the ferments. You'll see a white film on top of ferments sometimes. That's probably the yeast, but it can't do much in acidic waters and sour waters. And the potatoes will sour a little bit. I throw them in bigger pieces. That way, just the surface, the outside area of the potato will ferment a little bit. The ferments try to work their way towards the center of the potato. They'll do that. It might take a long time for them to get to the center of the potato. They'll work their way through all that water, but it's a slow process. Potatoes can last quite a while, I would think, in the ferments, but they'll slowly get more fermented towards the center over time. If you let potatoes sit in the ferment for a week, you'll have a sour surface, but the center is still potato tasting, much better than the canned potatoes. Still, much better. So I prefer to peel them also with the ferments, because the peels don't really ferment anyway. So I'm not gonna, I don't need to throw them in there. I'll get a more direct exposure to the ferments by peeling them with the white parts. And really, I've been peeling them for a while. I've noticed, like, ever since I've increased my potato consumption, that includes having been eating the canned potatoes, the pain in my tooth is gone. It's been just eliminated. I started out eating canned potatoes. That was a great benefit. And they sell potatoes in a can peeled. And the potatoes do a wondrous job with my teeth. They feel much better. Good combination there. I think corn might help in combination as well, when I can eat it. That's the reason. Okay, so those are the reasons why I peel the potatoes.